Dinesh, so good to have you in our podcast, Dinesh, after a long, long, long wait. It's so good to have you, and thank you for giving us your time. And so, welcome to our Tent Talk, which is our podcast, and it is such a joy to have you. Thank you for saying yes. We have been pursuing you for a long time, and here you are. Dinesh, say a little bit about yourself, just your journey for a start.
Thank you, first of all, Shibai. It's quite a long journey. I have to say, I have to go back since 2001. That's when I came to Bangalore to basically to work and support my family. After my 10th grade, I did not pass my 10th grade then. That's when I met you in church, 2001. And maybe I've not connected with you straight away, but because I was a very shy person and never used to mingle with people or talk to people then. Somehow we met again. I think I still remember in 2002, we went to Quiet Corner. You were there in that camp, and we had about 40 young people there, and about 120 other like adults. Like it's a family camp. I still remember that camp. And you and me had a conversation. I don't know you remember that during a meal time. I don't know. You said this. And God can use a donkey. We are created by in His own image, and how much special we are. And you said that don't worry, that God has a plan for you. I'm a new believer then. I have no idea what you said, but I just took it. I still remember those words. Then time passed by, and you also moved on. You went to UK to study, and I was working in a different field. Like I was in an air conditioned field for 1 year, and then I did refill cartridge on my own. I was working with my uncle for a year, and then when you came back, you started this organization, Fisherman Trust, right? And I was volunteering initially. I still remember some of the small programs when you did. I know we did this program in NBCLC with
So I think it was Samaritan Purse.
Samaritan Purse.
Yeah.
Shamini was there of our staff.
Yeah.
I was volunteering then. After that, I was still around, but then 2009 when I actually joined Fisherman Trust. I still remember as a part-timer, and I know before then I just attended a couple of camps. The reason why I joined camp is, I'm a quiet person. I don't want to talk to people. I have a person with the inferiority complex, right? I also can't speak a word of English then. But then the camp really brought me closer to God as well as to people. The camp is a place I felt like not being judged, right? I've people really motivated. I really wanted to be there. I know one of the camps I could not get a day off. I was literally crying, but then I missed 2 days. In spite of that, I took a bus. I went to Ooty. I walked through the forest, not knowing where I'm going. In the sense, that's my first time walking by myself. That's my second camp. I was so wanting to be there. I don't want to miss. That's the impact the first camp has made. And then I don't know, I have to say thanks to you, because when I joined camp, I have no idea about like some of the activities what you were doing then, like setting up or running, even to reflect or giving instruction, right? I was like there observing, watching. And then I continued with Fisherman Trust till 2002.
Yeah.
That's quite a journey, I would say. I've built so much of friendship, so many friendship. I've learned so much, like organizing camps, facilitating activities, or even talking to people, bringing groups together. There's so much. I'm not able to bring a lot of things. A lot has happened.
It's a life story, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it
been
is,
such knowing your journey, how would you say that camp has shaped your own confidence and leadership?
I'm not a person who like to be in front to do. I still somehow, I don't know, I've convinced myself, I guess. I'm a guy who works behind the scene. I'm not a guy who was a front line or do things. But in spite of what I believe, there are times I have no choice than being in front to do things, right? Even though I underestimated myself, but at the end of the camp, I realized that and everyone has a potential. The only thing is you got to trust and do things, right? And that's how I've gained confidence, now being there and doing things. Just not that, the journey. I've learned to organize things. It's quite a journey, I have to say.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have been a camp director, you have been a camper, you have been involved in camps now almost for 20 years, Dinesh, now?
Yeah, like 2001 is my first camp as a camper. I was I've attended two camps as a camper. And then
Became a camp
what is
leader.
now 2020, 26?
Almost
No,
26 years.
26 years as in camps, but as a staff or a facilitator or a instructor, I would say since 2009 till now, I've played a different roles. It's just been a good journey.
Good journey. Dinesh, I would love to talk a little bit more because your journey has been so fabulous, working with the Fisherman Trust, working with camps, and then also going international camps, being in Honey Rock or being in other places. You have a world of experience, and there is so much for us to learn from your experience, though. What would what would you say, in terms of the Indian camps? How do you look at the camps in terms of what are its contributions you feel to our society?
Especially in India, Shiva, so it's emerging, right? We are not still grown to an extent where they are the Western. But then, in spite of that, we are doing an incredible job, I have to say. You see, for example, with the Fisherman Trust, we are not many. We are very few, but we do multiple roles, right? We don't stick to one. Like, if I'm a facilitator, I just don't do facilitation. I go involved in organizing things as well, bringing people together, right? So we go beyond to do things beyond our calls, I have to say. If you ask me from where I started, 2001 till now, the camp has evolved and so much of growth has happened, right? Now, you see, when I was there, we had only few activities to run, like river crossing or abseiling. Now we have our equipments like archery. We do a lot more rope activities. Like you see, I saw the other day we were able to build a zip line on our own. I was really impressed with the IB and our team. What we were able to do, we are a little more creative. We understand what is a need of a client or a church or young people, what they really need. And based on that, we were able to, with our limitation, we were able to bring out the best what we could. I think we've grown tremendously. Yeah.
And Dinesh, you have played a huge role in the Fisherman Trust, knowing you, who have taken a sense of ownership. But one of the things, what I'm so appreciative of you is your ability to build others, to develop other leaders. And that has been so evident. Would you like to talk a little bit more about that in terms of the opportunity we have to develop other leaders through camps?
I don't know how much I involved, Shubhay, but then I've been inspired by a lot of leaders who have been doing camps. You are definitely up there, and you are the main reason why even I joined Fisherman Trust.